Okay, I'm here with f0rest, whose NIP just made his third consecutive grand final actually. How are you feeling?
It feels amazing to, as you just said, come to final 3 times in a row. We just got to prove to ourselves that we actually can win a final this time. It's going to be rough playing Titan, then they've shown good results here. They even 16-0'd, who was it? I don't know, I don't remember.
Inferno.
Yeah, Inferno, right. So we're going to play probably Inferno against them as well, so we'll see.
So let's talk about the group stage first, because we didn't have you for an interview before at this tournament. So just walk us through those 2 matches that you won in the group stage. It was fairly one-sided, but still.
Yeah, so the first game was against Mousesports. We had some results. We practiced against them online before, and they showed some really good results then. So I was a bit scared because they played a totally different game what they used to play in Mousesports, but since Gobi joined. But when we played them on cash, everything just went our way, and we felt in a good mood and just continued with our stuff, and they couldn't do nothing to counter us. So everything went smoothly there. And then we played. Let's see here, my memory is so bad.
3D Max on Nuke.
Thank you very much. 3D Max on Nuke, right. So I think going into that game, we just wanted to redeem ourselves after we lost Nuke earlier at MLG against Cloud9. So we just wanted to redeem ourselves, and we started CT, won the pistol round, and just took round by round and showed everyone that we're still a great Nuke team.
Then you got to the playoffs, obviously. You got drawn Hellraisers, which you, well, in the past you've played them quite a lot of times. That's the second time that it was actually pretty one-sided for you guys. So what can you tell about us about those 2 maps?
Yeah, this semi-final against Hellraisers, pretty much like in DreamHack. I think we figured them out pretty good. We played them a lot of times, and we just know the playstyle, and their playstyle actually fits our playstyle. We just know which guy to pick off, and that's our game plan when we play against them. And as you can see in the results, it goes pretty easy.
Did you notice any differences between the lineup that was at ASUS, DreamHack Winter, and here at ASUS ROG? Was there any differences that you could point out, for example, in Flamey's positions or in the way Adrian plays? But obviously he was playing with them before.
The only thing I really miss is actually Simple's op. They seem to lack a really good opper because Simple was so aggressive when he played back in Hellraisers, and Flamey didn't really show up that much, I believe, in our game at least. And hopefully he can come back stronger. But other than that, I don't see any big difference in their playstyle, no.
So you obviously didn't have much time in between of MLG and this tournament, but was there a point where you actually talked about the games, figure out what you've done wrong?
Well, before MLG, obviously we boot camped and did a practice we needed to do before DreamHack as well. We had quite a little time there, and we managed to do quite a lot of stuff before MLG. Obviously, we lost MLG, so we came back home. We tried to watch a few demos and the matches we played, and tried to figure out what went wrong on the matches and what could we improve. And it feels really good coming into this tournament because it feels like we figured that stuff out. So hopefully we can claim a #1 spot here.
It's been some time before you last faced RpK. It's been almost 2 years basically, or just a little bit over 2 years. How does it feel to have him back on the scene? What do you think about that?
It's great to have him back, but I just want to point out to RpK that you'd always be #2 here. Remember when you played back in Titan? It's going to be the same story all over again, dude. That's how it's going to go.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask basically. What do you expect from Titan? Do you expect a little bit of different play style because of they used to play double op, right? Because of Kaylee and Kenny S obviously, but now they don't have that option. They only play with Kenny S as the main opper and nobody else. Are you prepared for that kind of change from the team?
No, I don't know what to expect from them really. RpK hasn't shown, I'm afraid to say, but he hasn't shown such great results lately. I think Titan relies a lot, heavily, on Kenny S to perform really good. They play around Kenny S. If Kenny S does his fragging, the team gonna play well. If we can shut down Kenny S, I think it's gonna be easy for us.
So that's obviously Michaela's job, or mostly on Michaela, who had a really good performance in the Hellraisers match. He had like 31 frags in Dust 2, and then he had a pretty good score on Inferno as well. How do you think he feels going into the grand final with the op?
Michaela has actually said that he's confident to play against Kenny S. He thinks Kenny S fits his playstyle well when it comes to opping, so Michael told us he's going to take care of Kenny S, and we just got to take care of the rest. So.
Okay, seems like a good plan. Thank you for the interview. Do you have any last words? Shout outs to fans, sponsors?
I just want a big shout out to everyone who watches our game and supports us, and yeah, cheerios.